Hello, my name is Colin, and today I'm bringing you another video, this time to do a movie review for Ari Aster's Midsommar. I can say I absolutely love this film. I was very excited going into it. I had not seen a trailer, though, because I didn't want to be spoiled. All I knew is that this film was going to be about a girl named Dani and her boyfriend Christian going on a little trip to Sweden to a midsummer festival, and they soonly realize that the culture and society that they are amongst is a very weird cult that does very spooky and very sinister rituals at night. So I loved this film very much. Ari Aster, I think he's on his way to being one of the best directors working today. I saw his debut film, Hereditary, last year. So this is now his second film. Now, Hereditary, I didn't immediately love that much. I really liked it, and then I kind of grew to love it over a second rewatch, and it really just stood with me because Toni Collette's performance in that movie is fucking fantastic. She is great in that film. She should have been nominated last year. Some people think she even should have won because she was just so good in that movie. And I think a lot of people are going to be saying the same things about Florence Pugh in Midsommar, because Midsommar, as I said, it's about a girl named Dani that goes to this little festival with her boyfriend, but she also has a recent death in the family, also deaths in the family, so she's at a very hard point in her life. And the huge underlying theme of the film is relationships. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean all types of relationships. Relationships with her family, who's now basically dead, relationships with her friends, and relationship with her spouse, boyfriend. Film just kind of deals with those types of relationship vibes. And at the end of the film, you can tell that she's definitely more open, I'd say, to relationships and meeting new people. And this film, I'm just gonna say it, this film is fucking insane. This is one of the weirdest, craziest, and most ambitious films I have ever seen. I'll say this, it's a film that has many similarities to The Wicker Man. Only difference is The Wicker Man is kind of a really shitty movie. Like, Nicolas Cage in that movie is really bad. The difference between this and The Wicker Man is this movie's actually good. So, if you liked the concept of The Wicker Man but didn't like the execution or anything else about the film, then I think this will definitely be a film for you. This film, like Get Out, it kind of introduced itself as something that could be very happy and really precious, and then it just turns into a very sinister and just diabolical film because it's very ambitious. And while I definitely did feel the runtime of this film is a good 2 hour and 20 minutes, something like that, but while I did feel the pacing of I did definitely feel how long it was, I really enjoyed every second of it because this film is just such a masterpiece. It's very well directed by Ari Aster, and really all the themes and these characters, they felt so real. Like, the more American characters are definitely the more comedic parts of the film, because with a film that's dark, you really need some comedic relief to have that little happy presence keep going, because you really get to that point in the film where you know that this is like a straight-up horror thriller type movie. And that's why I think a lot of people that are a fan of horror movies, if you were a fan of Hereditary, and it does have similar... Hereditary was also a film that did deal kind of with relationships and family problems, and this film also deals with that, but Florence Pugh as Dani, she gave one of the best performances of the year for me. I really loved her performance in this. She was very emotional in some of the scenes where she was crying. Like, that just really got to me. I don't know why. Now, this film is not for everyone. Again, it is one of the weirdest and craziest films I have ever seen. And there are even some moments in the movie where there's some people in the theater that were laughing, because this film might have some unintentional/intentional cheesiness. Obviously, it's about a cult, and sometimes the cult does weird shit, like really crazy shit, like dancing. And there's one scene with a lot of nudity where you just can't help but crack up because it's just so crazy what's going on, but it's all intentional by Ari Aster's direction. There's also one scene with a lot of blood violence, and these images, they're going to stick in my head for a while, so it's going to be a while till I've digested all of it properly, and I'll be able to give myself a happy second rewatch, because, guys, I really love this movie. It's not for everyone, but I do suggest you go and check it for yourself, because this is definitely one of those films where it doesn't matter what your thoughts are on it, you're going to want to keep talking about it and thinking about it for days. On a scale of 0 to 4 stars, I'm going to give Midsommar a 4 out of 4 stars. Guys, I really love this movie. I highly suggest you go and check it out. Now, if you like today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and please make sure to subscribe for future movie reviews and movie-related content. Thank you all for watching, and I will hasta la vista.